The world is rapidly evolving and AI is at the forefront of this transformation. It's reshaping the way we work, how teams collaborate, and how companies innovate to meet customer expectations. While some businesses struggle to implement AI, others are thriving by embracing these technologies with the help of consultants and specialists. The results? Remarkable productivity, profitability, and growth. If you haven't started integrating AI into your workflows, now is the time. You might feel overwhelmed or unsure, but standing still is no longer an option. Falling behind in this critical moment could mean losing your competitive edge or even facing business failure. In this presentation, you'll hear from an expert in AI strategy and implementation who will guide you on how to harness AI's power for your business. Whether you're looking to streamline operations, innovate new products, or stay ahead in the market, this expert will show you how to leverage AI to propel your business forward. Don't miss this opportunity to learn how AI can be the game changer your business needs.
Well, welcome everyone. I'm very excited that you're here today because this is one of my favorite topics to talk about. And it's one of the most important topics that you can put attention on. We're gonna go over, in the next half hour, I'm gonna be taking you through how you can be implementing AI into your professional life, AI technologies in general into your professional life. So it doesn't matter if you're a business owner, it could be in your career, whatever, if you're a business owner or entrepreneur and an employee, this is really gonna make a big difference for you. And the whole purpose for you is to be engaging in this new paradigm on how everything is working in the world. So let's get started.
The world is rapid.
All right, so I'm really grateful that you're here, and I'm guessing if you decided to spend the time, the next half hour with me, this is a good sign that you're open to and curious to learn more about what you can do differently in your business. And I'm going to take you to an extraordinary education in the next 30 minutes. So just stay tuned, and then also take notes if you can, so then you can kind of it'll help you remember all the things that I'm going to teach you, so maybe you can implement it in your business. Okay? All right. So here's a big promise that I want to make for you for this presentation. If you properly integrate AI, it will make your business more profitable, more productive, and more powerful. And when I say that, when I say more profitable, you're going to be able to make more money. You're going to be able to be more productive, meaning having more time back. And also, you're going to be able to become more powerful as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a leader. So here's the agenda for what I'm going to walk you through today. I'm going to teach you how AI tools will transform your work and your teams. I'm going to teach you the 4 key AI processes that will help you transform your business or your career. I'm going to walk you through the entry points that you could think through into the AI implementation and technology to transform your business or the department that you're running, and also the roadmap to AIify your business and your team. So this is what I'm going to walk you through in the next 30 minutes. All right. And I wanted to, give you some background about I spent the past 4 years studying, implementing, and teaching funnels, CRM technologies, AI, automations. I love everything about technology. I started because I was launching my business and I needed to learn for myself, and then I started implementing, and then I started training business owners and help them implement as well. So this is kind of my passion and why I'm doing this. And this is something that if you're able to understand how to integrate these most cutting edge technologies, to the projects that you have in your business and to your brand, this is going to take you to the next level. So really focus and try to take notes if you can. Okay, I want to talk about why you need to take action today on this topic. It's very important right now in history. So one of the things is over half of the world's businesses are exploring and implementing AI. They're playing with it. They're kind of using it here and there. And there's a big opportunity that if you can really learn it now, you can stay up to speed, you can future-proof your business, and you can be able to compete and not lose out, with the competitors on what's happening in the market. The other thing is AI, those who are really implementing AI in their businesses are really are growing shockingly, like on average about 37%, if not faster. So it's really important, like the impact that that can take to your career or to your business. The next one is only 2% are implementing AI at the rate that they need to, and also serving the market at the right way. So imagine the opportunity that is for you if billions of people are playing with AI, but only 2% are doing a good job at really implementing it and really making a big difference in their businesses. If you take action now, you will have a great opportunity to take your business to the next level and have a great competitive advantage. And most businesses are falling behind because people are scared. They don't know how to use things. They say they don't have the time and have family. There's so much going on. And then, so if you're in that group, in the 98% group that they are not really, implementing and using AI the right way, that's how you fall behind. So let's talk about now why implementation is so slow. One is people are overwhelmed. You might be overwhelmed. I work with a group of 7 researchers who are helping me stay up to date with what's happening with AI, with all the technology that is being launched every day. There's something new every day. And even sometimes, I get overwhelmed too, because I'm always trying to, try to catch up on what's happening. So it is totally normal to feel that way. And so I wanted to share there, as of like the next few weeks, we had up to over 15,000 AI technologies that they were launched in the market. And with those technologies, you can be leveraging about over 14,000 tasks and implementations and automations. And this could totally displace, I'm not saying replace, but it could displace 4,800 jobs. So it's a big deal what's happening with technology and with AI itself, right? The other thing why implementation is so slow is because people, businesses, employees, they have no idea what's possible, what they can do with generative AI. And that not knowing is where that's why no one implements and they don't know what to do with it. The next one is people are scared of the systematic impact that AI technologies can have in their businesses. And that could be because it could be that that they don't know if they're going to slow down their businesses, if it's going to be expensive, if it's going to be too complex. So that's a big deal, and that's why people don't take action either. The next one is people being resistant to reducing the human experience. And again, I don't think AI will replace employees, but what it was going to do is going to displace those people. And then, so if you are the ones who are training and who are educated, you're going to have a better career opportunities or better jobs than those that they are not really taking the time to learn it and use it. And the last one is change can feel effortful and feel expensive. So it takes time, a lot of energy and mental energy and physical energy to really understand, learn, put the time. So it's clear that why implementation is slow. People don't want to take the time, or it's too much effort. And it could feel expensive because if there's so many technologies out there, you just don't know which ones to use, how to put workflows together. So that makes totally sense that people are like, they don't know how to move forward. And that's why I'm here today, to make it easy for you, to make it affordable. And it's a necessary transformation if you really want to have move forward and have a growing business. So a little bit about me and my background. I got a bachelor's degree in marketing back in Argentina. I'm originally from Buenos Aires. I moved to the US 20 years ago. I went to DePaul and got my MBA in finance. And I've been working for the past 30 years with global organizations, and my focus has been in marketing, sales, operations. So I've done a lot of work around branding, communication, market research. I love human behavior and consumer research. I've been helping these global companies how to bring products to the market, how to launch new products. And, from a sales and operations standpoint, I run different hotels, and then also I work in operations as well. So anyway, so that's kind of from my corporate side. And in the past 4 years, I've been studying, implementing, and helping businesses with building funnels, websites, how to use a CRM system, how to build automations. So that's my passion. That's the technology piece that I love about it, besides marketing and sales. And then I also got several certifications. So I got one specifically on mindset coaching. I got another certification on communication, another one on revenue, how to really help bring your business to higher revenues. What are the systems that you need to put in place in order to make that happen? And then lastly, the past 2 years I've been learning AI, implementing it, helping businesses with that. And then I'm also getting certified. I'm in a 6-month program certification to be an AI consultant. So I'm doing all this strategy and advisory, and then I do the level 1 implementation, and then I have teams who do the level 2 and 3, which are more complicated when you need engineers and developers, right? And then one more thing. So I also am the host of the Mariana Dalto Show. So it's a podcast that I launched a year and a half ago. I love having business owners or entrepreneurs, invite them to talk about how has been their journey with their business, how do they help people with their services, products or services that they offer. So what's the value that they can bring to the community. So I love to invite those people to my show. Plus I love meeting new business owners. And then I've been featured in other shows where I've been a guest on other people's shows, and I talk about sales mindset, marketing, technology, so automation, anyway. So that's all about me. Now I want to talk about how AI is transforming your business. So I'm going to take you a few key areas to guide you on how this can make a change in your business. So let's talk about first conversational AI, which are chatbots. And chatbots is kind of like the mainstream of the kind of like the word that people know. But they're typical conversational AIs, which are basically, if in your business you have 70 or 80% of your time you are you're having conversations, and it's not just on the phone. It could be via email, it could be via chat, via SMS, it could be via video. So there's many ways that you communicate. So you can be more effective and saving time having chatbots that help you with those type of conversations that you have in your business and really simplify that. The second one is LLMs, which are large language models, which the most famous one is ChatGPT. And these large language models, they help you assist your processes in your business. And there's different large language models that helps with different areas too. So I will walk you through that as well. Then there's a lot of that you do within media content production in your business. And I'm not talking just marketing, even for internal communications, internal trainings, there's a lot that you do in your business, and these can really help you as well. And lastly, well, not lastly, there's 2 more points, but so there's personalization. This has been a big deal in businesses, how AI is really helping have a very personalized, more curated experience with your customers. And this is not just emails, was just how it started, but then you can do voicemails. There's videos, like very customizable, and that can really take the way you communicate to the next level. And lastly, how you automate complex workflows, and that's where you kind of integrate the different AI technologies and how you're integrated based on the data that you have in your business. All right, so I'm going to show you this video, and then I'll explain what this is.
Hi, this is Mariana Dalto. Artificial intelligence has completely revolutionized the world. In fact, I'm not actually Mariana Dalto. I'm a clone of Mariana Dalto. This process made possible by artificial intelligence is simply amazing because it saves me a massive amount of time and energy to be able to create videos for marketing instruction or any other use in a matter of minutes. I don't need a studio. I don't need to take time to get ready for the video, and I can easily and effortlessly make it perfect by just typing the script I want to use. This is why I love helping entrepreneurs and business owners harness the technology of artificial intelligence into their business workflows. Let's get started together. and I'll show you a magical world of amazing tools, options, and possibilities. You will learn how you can use artificial intelligence to increase your lead generation, sales conversion, speed up your product development, marketing campaign development, automate repetitive and creative tasks to free up more time, personalize your messaging in videos and audio, and much more to help you and your team succeed faster, cheaper, and better than ever before. Let's take a deeper dive together now.
All right, so that was me doing one of the clones, and I'm going to show you more about this, but I wanted you to show you that in the beginning. So anyway, so when we were talking about conversational AIs, we talk about chatbots, and I'm going to show you some examples now that you can leverage in your business. These are applications that they've embedded, that they're good, and maybe you can explore for your business. So we have first Georgia's. It's really good for customer support. There's another one called Forethought. This one is great for messaging voice. Again, it's still for customers. This is for customer service and tickets. So if you have a business in your business, you take in your customer service, you do tickets in order to solve problems or to have conversations to help with your customers, then using this application helps you like kind of streamline and save you 70 to 80% of the time on the conversations just using the chatbot. So this one is really good if you have that kind of need in your business. There's another one called liveperson.com. This is for messaging and voice, all related with how you communicate, how it can help you communicate and have a good conversational experience with your customers. The next one is called Dante.ai. This one is great for chat and messaging as well. The next one is ManyChat. So if you are, if in your marketing you leverage, social media like Instagram, WhatsApp, or Facebook Messenger, this is a great technology that connects those messages that those communications and conversations that you're having in other platforms with, you integrate that with this technology and with your CRM, and it really makes a big difference how takes your communication and your marketing to the next level. The next one is MetaHuman.com. This is a digital humor customer service. So this video that you're looking at, these are not real people. They are like the quality of building these human faces are amazing, and you can have this build the face for your customer service, and it could be also done for marketing too, or for having marketing on sales meetings. So there's different ways that you can leverage these digital humans. They are really powerful and very high quality. And then when we talk about large language models, we talk about ChatGPT. This is one of the mainstream that people use a lot, and this one is really good. It has a good balance for writing, for coding, for productivity, for analysis, for ideation. Really, ChatGPT is amazing. Makes your work way more smarter when you use it. The next one is Claude. Claude is great if you need it for like copywriting, long form content, collaborative editing. Anything that is copy is really good, way better than ChatGPT. The next one that I'm sure you heard is Copilot, Microsoft Copilot. So if you use Microsoft software, this is a good way to integrate and be more efficient with that. And then the next one is Gemini. So if you are the type of people who use Google ecosystem softwares like Docs or Sheets or Search, this really helps you also streamline how you work with this large language model. Now let's move into media content creation. So we talk about conversational AIs, which was the chatbots. Now we're moving into media content creation. So I show you my clone. So you can clone yourself. I use that for marketing, for training. I use HeyGen. This is one of a good platform to leverage. And I did it really quick, so it really doesn't take that much time to do it, and it's great. And then I wanted to share other examples, the other clients that I use it, for example, the one with the guitar, that business owner, before the clones, he will just have to do a video every time that he will launch a product, that he will launch a product. And now he literally has his clone, and the marketing team has a script, and then the clone creates, you have the clone and the script, and then he creates this video, and then every time that he launches a product, they don't need him anymore because he's literally like being the face of the company, but it really saves him time and focus on other things in his business. And then you have other like trainers, coaches, real estate agents, doctors. So there's many people can really leverage in many ways using clones. The next one is if you do blogging, Jasper is a great tool. It does a great job with blog production. The next one is if you did images for your business, Midjourney does an amazing job. The quality of these pictures are so good. So this is a great one if you haven't heard of it. The next one is Descript. This is a good one if you do podcasting, if you do YouTube videos, if you do stuff on social media, it really streamlines the work that you do with video, and it makes it so easy to edit. So let's watch this video.
So these nuggets are made from chicken, but they're made to emulate the taste of like non-chicken nuggets. So these nuggets are made from chicken, but they're made to emulate the taste of non-chicken nuggets. Dope. Let's boost that sound quality. Emulate the taste of non-chicken nuggets. Emulate the taste of non-chicken nuggets. Dope. Non-chicken nuggets. Non-chicken nuggets. But they're made to emulate the taste of vegan nuggets. Sounds tasty.
As you can see, it's so easy to really edit from a video. So you don't need any experience on video editing. You literally create your own video, and then you fix the transcript from the video, and then it does a great job. So Descript is another great tool that you can leverage as well. Okay, and then if you're doing any media related with voiceovers for videos, podcasts, audiobooks, like if you have your own book, you can use Resemble.ai. This is another great tool that helps you streamline those tasks. And then if you do anything with ad assets, then this tool, Creative.ai, is a great one as well. It really powers your ads and the creativity, it really helps, marketers and small business owners who needs to really have, advertisement assets to launch their, to market their businesses. Okay, and then personalization. We talked about this. This is such a powerful change in the market. I love this tool. It's called Wordly. So if you do meetings and you are talking to markets that they speak a different language, live while you're having the meeting, it's translating as you speak the language from the person who's on the other side. Like if they say the other person, they understand, they speak, let's say German, then they can, you are talking in English, and then the other person it can listen in German. So it's really powerful for meetings. And the other thing, it's powerful to create videos and that video wouldn't be a clone. It will be you doing the video, but then you can translate to other languages. So if you're really trying to expand your business to other markets, this is super powerful. So watch this video.
The power of artificial intelligence today is creating a world where there are no boundaries due to languages.
Il potere dell'intelligenza artificiale oggi sta creando un mondo in cui non ci sono confini a causa delle lingue. La IA rompe barreras idiomáticas y crea un mundo sin límites de lenguaje en la actualidad. Die Kraft der künstlichen Intelligenz schafft heute eine Welt, in der es aufgrund von Sprachen keine Grenzen mehr gibt. Le pouvoir de l'intelligence artificielle aujourd'hui crée un monde sans frontières grâce aux langues.
Anyway, you get the point. Like you have the video and you can translate it to other languages, and that's powerful for your business. Now, if you do email newsletters, this a tool called Daily.ai, it really personalizes what your audience is like paying attention to when you're sending them communications. So whatever they click and they pay attention, then this personalizes the next messages. So this is a good one as well. And then anything around automating complex workflows. And in this case, like, I don't know if you are familiar with Zapier, this is an amazing tool that connects different AI, different apps. And when I started using this 4 years ago, it was kind of complicated trying to figure out how to connect all these tools. Now you literally write in that box that says, what would you like to automate? And you just write it in plain language, in plain English, like what you want, and it can create the workflow that you need to put together in order to do what you're asking them to do. So this is a really great tool. And then the next one is Explain. And this one is, again, to make workflows as well. So you just explain in regular English what you need, and it's going to build a smart AI system for you. So another way that you can explore how to create smart workflows for your business and for your departments. So now I wanted to show you how AI is getting implemented, because that's where kind of like, okay, you got the tools, but then how do we deal with this? So the first thing that you can do in order to implement AI, you can use the off-the-shelf tools. I'll show you several ones in different categories that you can implement and kind of look at, what would resonate with what you do in your business, and it can help you save time. The second one is building customized workflows, and that's how you not just use the tools, but then you try to put them together based on the workflows that you have in each department. The third one is building custom tools. And in this case, it's like if you're using a large language models, you can build bots with ChatGPT. You can have chat bots. If you have data from your business, you can create chat bots. You can create clones. I'll show you examples of clones. You can create AI agents or prompts, which everyone has been using, but like there's like so many ways that you can create prompts that can make your life much easier. And then we help training your teams with the right skills and the right mindset for leveraging the technology and implementing it and work. This is going to help your team think and work differently and smarter with AI. Okay. And now where you can get AI implemented. And so there's entry points that I recommend, but there's many departments that you can use it. So I recommend starting with marketing, with lead generation and business development. This is a great entry point to start experimenting with AI and see how you can make your business more efficient. And then the next one is sales and conversion. Then any admin work that you do can totally help you become more efficient in what you do from your operations standpoint. Customer service, we talk a lot about the chatbots that saves you so much time. You can be used for HR and recruiting, for any media content. Again, we talked about, could be for marketing, could be for internal communication trainings. Operations, like how to best optimize your operations. That could be, there's so many things that you can do about it. Finance and accounting, legal, IT security, R&D and innovation, and leadership and culture building. So there's many departments that you can really start getting implemented. You would pick one and then try to go deep in one department, look into the different workflows that you have within each department, and then be good with one, and then you can move on to the next one. You want to start with one so then you don't get confused with all the things that needs to get done. So there's a 6-step process that in order to AI-ify your business, and I'm going to walk you through so you have clarity on how this works. The first one is identify which area you want to impact your business. And that's what I was talking about. What's your entry point? Which department do you think maybe you want to start AIifying in your business. And maybe if it's a small business, maybe it's just specific areas, but this is the first areas to identify what you want to do. Then I will interview the business owners, the team members, depending on the size of your business, in order to understand what's needed within that department and what are the different workflows that are happening for that department. And then we will strategize different AI options that can be implemented for that department. So we identify where we want to start. Then I will be interviewing you as a business owners or your teams within that department, understand what are the workflows and what are the steps within each workflow. And then from there, strategize what makes more sense in order to optimize that. And then we will develop a specific solution or solutions depending on the different things and the goals that you're trying to accomplish in your business for trying to bring AI and automation. And then we will implement the solutions, and then we will train your team, because it's not just implementing, then the team needs to understand how to work differently now with these new systems and the new implementation. And then we will monitor and tweak for excellence, meaning we will continue monitoring that everything's working fine. Sometimes it happens that maybe a new technology comes in and makes the process more efficient, so maybe we will tweak some of the process that we put together to make it better. So this is a six-step process that we will go through. And then how you get started. So there's a couple assessments that are important in order to understand how to get started. And that takes about 2 to 4 hours, depending on your business, on your needs, where you're thinking that you want to AIify your business. So the first assessment is called Future Ready Assessment. And this assessment, we will look into your current technology situations, like what technologies do you have in your business today? What are you using in your organization? We look at and compare your business with and benchmark with your the same industry to see if you are apart, if you're below, like if you're like really need to make a big change, and changing technology because, your competitors are really like ahead of you. So we will really assess that. Then we will assess how you capture your data, if you capture any data. If you don't, then that's important. But then if you do, then we need to understand what kind of data you're capturing. And then that's going to take us to the team adoption capability with a new technology. How do you think your team will adapt, when we're making all these changes? And then the second assessment is the opportunity assessment. And this is going to help you understand where AI can benefit the most in your business. And this comes through the interviews and understanding the needs and how you guys work. Then we will go out and talk about what workflows could be AIified. So again, part of the interview process will help identify what are the things can be optimized. And then what AI competencies exist in your company, meaning what skills people have, what knowledge, what abilities your team have that can be leveraged. And one thing that I really want to say is, like, this is not just AI. It could be just the opportunity to automate. Maybe you just literally need to start smaller with just automation. So everyone is different in their business and what they have implemented. So think through everything that I walk you through. If it's not AI, it could be just the automation piece of it. Okay, so this is the next step. So if you are curious and you want to understand more how you can AIify your business, you can take a picture of this QR code. And this is going to take you to a quick 5 kind of question survey to understand where are you thinking that you kind of want to help. And then this is going to take you to get a complimentary meeting with me, where we're going to talk about your needs, your interests, where do you think you want to AIify your business. And if it's a good match, great, we can work together. But it's not, then you're going to at least leave with great understanding and great clarity on what you can do in your business and what are the things that maybe you should think differently. So thank you so much for your time today. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you.